She is Sprayberry High School class of 2022, the number 2 Georgia ranked junior point guard, GHSA Class 6A Region Player of the Year, a talented rapper who competed on the Rap Game, and the Gold Buzzer winner on America's Got Talent. She's performed with several major artists such as Boosie, Ashanti, and is a daughter of the late great Camouflage. She is Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae, first, thank you so much for coming today. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome, awesome. Now I'm just going to jump right into it. I know you're ready. I'm ready to go.
For sure.
Now, you're highly regarded on 2 major stages, 2 major platforms, basketball and music. Tell us, what is your first love?
My first love was basketball. Like, I got into music like later on when I started like finding out about my dad and stuff. But I've been loving basketball like since I was little. I always had a ball in my hand.
Now tell me, if you had to make a choice, if it was a choice of playing a major game and you had a performance, which one would you choose?
What a performance at? I mean, I feel like I'd play and then perform at halftime, then play again. Like, I really would do both for real.
So basically both. Now, as an African-American woman, we have our own set of challenges, whether it be the music industry, sports, just career-wise, corporate America, where we're underpaid, sometimes undervalued. Now, has dealing with those challenges, has it ever made you want to just choose a different path? Has it ever discouraged you? How do you feel about that? How do you handle it?
I feel like I'd be discouraged, but that's like in my own thing. Like, I feel like nobody could really do that to me. I do that to myself mentally. So like, yeah, it'd be times where I want to quit and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's just like I got people around me to help guide me and stuff like that. So it's just harder to quit when you got people pushing you to be better. You know what I'm saying?
So it's that strong support system that really keeps you going.
Definitely.
And I know your mom. That's number one.
My mom and my godparents and my trainer.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what challenges have you faced? Just like being Flau'jae, just in high school, you know, the day-to-day, just on the basketball court. Is it challenging? Have you ever faced any obstacles with that, just by being different?
I feel like my biggest obstacle is just like putting pressure on myself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like letting everything flow to me. I try to make everything so perfect and I try to do everything right that like I don't let stuff come to me. I feel like that's my biggest like that's like the thing that I do that puts me under pressure.
Have you ever faced like adversity, just, you know, with your stardom, being in school every day with your peers?
I mean, no, I'm homeschooled. I've been homeschooled since like 7th grade. But like where I'm at, like everybody just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not like crazy.
Okay, it's no pressure,
Right.
No peer pressure on you. How do you balance it, like with personal and, you know, with work?
It's it's hard, no cap. But like just like you said, like a strong support system is very much needed, like for real. Like people who gonna push me, people gonna help me. That's why like when I make my decision for college, I just need like people around me who gonna, you know, push me to be better and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what that's gonna look like.
No cap.
Now, who is your favorite rap artist?
My favorite rapper is J. Cole, for sure.
J. Cole, why?
It's just because of what he speak on, how he deliver it, how he flow. I like Rod Wave too, I ain't gonna lie. And Polo G.
No old school. Nobody?
Old school. Who I like old school?
You gotta
I
give
like
me
Big
one.
Daddy Kane or something like that.
Okay, Big Daddy Kane, good choice. Now, who's your favorite sports hero? Who do you look up to?
LeBron James.
Okay.
I just feel like he's like the perfect athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect person for everybody to look up to, not just kids. Yeah.
You got to give me one female.
Female. I like Serena Williams.
Okay.
I feel like she's done a lot and she's going through a lot, and being a woman and a black woman, and like she's criticized on the internet and on like in the media, but she's still a strong black woman who succeed at what she do.
Awesome, awesome. What is your favorite part just about competing, whether it be, let's start with basketball. What's your favorite part?
I'm like, I take everything personal. Like on the court, like I compete. Like it don't matter. Like nobody even had to do anything to me. I'm gonna compete. You see what I'm saying? Like as simple as that. So like I just like the competition. Really, like I love beating people. I love talking trash. I like winning.
So you like one-on-one
Yeah,
defense.
for sure. Well, defense. Well, I just play. Nah, but I like one. I love competition.
Awesome. Now, as far as with your music career, do you feel like you're competing right now? Like who is out there that you would say you're in competition with? Anybody?
I don't. I'm not in competition with anybody. If anything, I'm in competition with myself to try to make myself better. And I used to say that just to say that, but no, it's a real thing. Like you have to compete with yourself in order to be able to even want to compete with anybody else. Because I want to be the best version of myself.
Tell me about your first major performance. First, tell us what it was.
My first, Okay, I'm not. My first major performance is when I was little, but I don't really count that because I didn't consider myself a real rapper. But like my first major performance where like I knew what I was doing, like I did everything, is when I went on America's Got Talent, and I was in front of everybody, the judges. I was in LA kicking it, like kicking it in Hollywood. You feel me? Like that was my first big performance.
How was that experience? Like how old were you?
I was like 14. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 14.
So being 14
Dang.
on a stage like that was crazy, right?
No, that was insane. I was so scared. I swear I was so scared. I was shaking. Like, if you go watch it, you could see, like, I was so nervous. My voice was shaking. But it was so lit. Like, I was like a real star. You feel me? Like, that's how I felt.
You are a star.
Yeah, like, but it was like in front of the lights. I was in front of the cameras. Everybody was screaming my name. I was like, oh, yeah, I done made it. No cap.
You gotta love her. Now, as far as that performance, what would you say? Because, I mean, you've performed with several major artists. So what comes next after America's Got Talent?
I dropped my music. I'm finna drop an EP. I'm finna just, like, do everything that I dreamed of. I feel like that was, like, a stepping stone for what I need to do now. And what I need to do now is put myself on a platform, you know what I'm saying, to expand. I feel like I was on their platform and not Iceland, but I want to build my own platform and expand off of that.
Awesome. Now we're going to talk about basketball. We're going to switch gears real quick.
Let's do it.
Okay, now I heard you scored 44 points.
Yeah,
in a
44.
game? 44 points.
44.
Okay, first of all, who are you playing against? I have to ask. You remember?
That was Osborne. Yeah, that was Osborne. I scored 44 on Osborne. It was just a good game. I was feeling it. Like, the rim looked so big that game. I hit like 6 threes that game.
So was it just you get in a zone, like, to score that much?
It was really the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we can't really have a crowd, but, like, the crowd that was there, they was into it, and they was talking trash. So I'm like, okay, this is what we finna do today. So I was just like, I'm just finna kill.
Are you dunking yet?
Okay, let me tell you, I dunked. And I got proof right here. I have a witness right here. I dunked, y'all. I did for real. But then I hurt my ankle right after. And everybody like, with a camera, with a proof. It wasn't no cameras. It was like a little rundown tournament. We would just play to play. But she was there. I dunked it. It was lit.
Now, if you could pick your own team, your super team basketball, give me the 4 other ladies that you want to play with.
Okay. What can it be like? All levels?
Give me all levels. Your 4, like your dream team members.
Okay, boom. Okay, Paige Buckers. Who else? The girl, the tall girl that play on Oregon. I don't know her name. She's like, no, not her. I don't know, but she play on Oregon. She real tall. I know her name. It's like Sabrina
Okay.
from Oregon.
Okay.
And then who else?
2 more. It could be any level.
Okay. And then on WNBA, it would be Skylar Diggins and then Candace Parker.
Awesome. Dream team. What artists have you dreamed of working with?
J. Cole for sure. That's
number 1.
That's number 1. A Lil Baby for sure. I'm gonna give you one more. Probably like a legend, probably like T.I. or somebody like that.
Now, when you were on the rap game, what was like the biggest obstacle there? And do you have you kept in contact with anybody? You know what anybody else is doing?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So my biggest obstacle probably on the rap game was my confidence, really. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so young. I was like 12 on the rap game. That was 5 years ago. That's crazy. But it was really my confidence. Like, I had to get my confidence up. I had to realize, like, who I was. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I really, like, after I came off that show, I had my confidence just boosted. Like, nobody even, like, rocked with me like that. But my confidence just got so high because I'm like, I could do it type stuff. And I don't really talk to nobody from the show at all, except for, like, Roscoe or something like that.
Now, is it really reality, or was it scripted? Like the freestyles, did you have time to prepare, or was it really freestyle?
Oh, no. Oh, child. It was, it wasn't cap, but it was like, you get like, okay, say I'm with y'all today, right? We with Jermaine Dupri today, right? So we with Jermaine Dupri. It's like 7 o'clock at night. You got to go home, write the freestyle, and then come back tomorrow morning, have it ready to go just like that. Like, nobody can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it wasn't scripted, but it was like, you know, it wasn't like made for you to lose, but it was just made for you to like show up under pressure type thing. You see what I'm saying? And I was so young. It was, ooh, child.
Do you remember any raps from 5 years ago?
I gotta hear it. Like, I gotta hear it start off, and then I can rap the whole thing. But I don't remember just off the tongue.
Now, what was your biggest takeaway? I mean, of course, you know, giving you a taste of the entertainment lifestyle, but what was your biggest takeaway from it?
It was just like, my biggest takeaway was just like, I learned how to be a rapper per se. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it ain't like on you, it's in you. Like, it's in me, but like, I just learned different things to do. Like, I learned how to maneuver as a rapper, how to talk, how to, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and just to own like what you got going on at the moment.
So it really just shaped you.
Right.
Yeah.
It really molded me, no cap.
Now, something very near and dear to my heart is when I just fell in love with Flau'jae.
Mm-hmm.
Was when I saw you on America's Got Talent,
Yeah.
and I'm a big crybaby, so you had me crying.
Okay.
Now, when you expressed to the judges that you were working to just fulfill your father's legacy,
Mm-hmm.
and you did the rap about gun violence, what's the name of that song?
It's called Guns Down.
Guns Down. Can you give us just like one bar from Guns Down? I know I had it on the spot. Gotta be on the
Okay,
spot.
it's like the hook is like, if he would have put that gun down, then he would have been here right now. That was like the hook, and I feel like I repeated that so much. Like, if you listen to the song, I repeated that because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just such an easy thing to do. You see what I'm saying? That could like reverse a whole lot of things that's going on right now.
Wow, I love it. I love it. Just fulfilling that legacy is so super important.
Thank you.
So now, is there ever a time where does that get difficult for you? Like, how do you, I know because everywhere you go, you know, you're asked a question about your dad, and you know you have to tell the story about your dad.
Right.
How do you handle that?
I've come to the conclusion like that, like, yeah, I want to rap to fulfill my dad's legacy, but it's something I want to do for me too. You see what I'm saying? So it's more of me doing it for me now. You see what I'm saying? And building my own legacy, because I feel like the things that I have done and the things that I've did, they've already like fulfilled his legacy, you know, more than I could aspire to do. So now it's just fulfilling my own and building my own name.
I love it. Now, as far as us, we're going to switch gears. We're going back and forth. Okay, basketball. Sure. Walk me through your warm-up. Give me a song. Give me, you know, how you get hype.
Okay, boom. Okay, so game day, you feel me? I'm already lit. I do like game day vlogs on my Instagram sometimes.
What is that?
It's like a little vlog on my Instagram stories that I be doing when it's game day. So most of the time I go get my nails done, because when I have a fresh set, I don't know, I always play good. I don't know, for real. It's for real. Like, when I have a fresh set, they going in. So I go get my nails done and stuff like that. Oh, for real. And then before the game, I probably go train with my trainer Pitts. Shout out to Pitts, he right there. And then my playlist is all like pop music, like Justin Bieber, stuff like that. I can't listen to rap to get lit. I don't know why, but that just get me in my bag. Like, Justin
on your
Bieber.
playlist.
Yeah, facts. And a lot of alternative stuff. And then I just go crazy. Like, that just would be going on.
What about the shoe? The shoe.
The shoe? Oh, now y'all gonna think I'm obsessed, but I got these J. Cole Pumas. You see what I'm saying? They basketball shoes. He's a rapper with a basketball deal, so you know, I had to rock those for sure.
We need to make that happen. I need you to get J. Cole.
No
to come
cap,
here.
y'all
Yeah.
get me on the phone.
Now, a lot of artists talk about what they're gonna do when they quote unquote make it? Like, what's that first big purchase? And, you know, when they get that big check, what is on your wish list?
I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about this all the time. I swear to God, I'll be like, I'm finna get rich. I feel it, but like when I get rich,
I love it. I love it.
no, I'm dead serious. Like I don't know what I'm. I feel like I said first, I'm gonna just freeze up. Like I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do nothing. You feel me? I'm just have to take a day and just like I'm really rich. Like you, like for real. But I'll probably buy me a fast car. That's my first thing.
Kind of car. See, you were supposed to say you're going to buy your mom something.
She gonna get something. This the first thing.
First thing.
I'm finna go get me a car. I'm finna get me a car. I'm finna, yeah, no, for real. And mama, you know I got you. No.
Now, have you ever, I'm sure I know the answer, have you ever Googled yourself? And then when you Googled yourself and you saw what came up, tell me about
I
that.
feel like it's very ghetto. I feel like they got my old pictures up there where I looked a mess all on Google for people to go put on as their contact photo in their phone. It's, oh, Lord. But then it's like all my accolades and stuff. Like, I like that. I love that. Everybody see what I done did. But, oh, them pictures, they got to go.
How hard is it being a teenager, being an artist, being a basketball player, to just keep that social media in check, keep it clean? Does mom help with that at all?
Child, she don't help. She just, ooh, child. She be in my business, I swear, every day. I swear to God. You need to post on that Instagram. Keep that Instagram going. You do this, Instagram. Like, girl, don't nobody want to be on Instagram all day. But no, like, that's really something I got to work on, keep my Instagram on check. Because every time I post, it's always lit, you feel me? But I be living in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody live on social media. I don't need social media. You see what I'm saying? To, like, keep my life going. But I really got to get back on that for sure.
Especially for college recruiting. I mean, you've already been recruited. But,
definitely.
Let's talk about TikTok.
TikTok. I love TikTok.
Give me your favorite TikTok challenge.
The only one I know, Corvette. I don't really know how to dance like that, so that was easy for me.
You're not a dancer.
And the No More Parties one, I like that
Okay,
too.
No More Parties. That's a good one. Now, as far as, I know we talked a little bit about social media, personal life. Give us a personal side of Flau'jae. Do you have a personal life? Do you have time?
Yes, like my little brothers is most likely. Excuse me? Okay, but that's the only thing I really do when I don't got, like, I be busy. Like, if I'm not, like, doing school, I'm probably, like, at the gym. I'm not at the gym, I'm writing. So, I don't really be home like that. I really be out the way in Atlanta for real. So, I don't really be home. But when I do be home, I be with my little brothers.
Okay, so family.
Yeah, for
Super
sure.
important.
Definitely.
Now, if you had to give our young ladies, I told you I had a lot of basketball, little baller girls out here
For
today.
sure.
If you had to give them some advice, now, the first thing I want to say is I love your confidence.
Thank you.
Through the roof. I think with confidence you can do almost anything you want to do. But give them some advice as far as, you know, the confidence portion, being the best, you know, competing on a high level. What could you tell them?
The biggest advice from me is you got to have that confidence, but you got to keep your head level. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning how to keep my head levels, but in, like, certain situations, you got to be able to, like keep your head together and still be able to do what you got to do at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's harder said than done, I swear to God. But I've been working on it for real, like, in training, in the game, just keeping your cool. You see what I'm saying? Like that for sure.
And what about referees in games?
I don't got nothing to say about that because I'll tell them what it is off the jump. I don't even play like that. Like, give me a fair game. Like, I don't know what y'all do, but I talk to the ref. We have a lot of conversations. They know me. Oh, God. They know me.
Now, I know you haven't made your decision, but can you give us like a little sneak peek of what are you leaning for as far as the university?
Child, I don't even got no sneak peek. Like,
just a little one.
Like, I'm finna drop a list, though.
Okay.
I could tell y'all a school that's on the list.
Give us a school. Is it in Georgia? Are you going out of state? What's going on?
I got schools out of state. I got schools in state. I don't know, like, I feel like I'm just narrowing down. Like, first I was just like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I didn't know nothing about no offers, no schools, no nothing, no NCAA eligibility, nothing like that. So first I'm just like, I just got my offers. I'm just flexing my offer. I'm thinking like the school will you just go and play. But I had to sit down and look at the rosters and look at people who play like me and stuff like that to see where I'd be the best fit in. So that's what I'm doing right now, like just really sitting down and picking where I'm gonna be the best at. Cause I thought I had my school that I wanted to go to, and then a coach left, so I'm not going there no more. And so it's like just different factors that you gotta put into play that I'm trying to understand.
Do you want to stay in state?
My mama want me to stay in state. She don't want me to go nowhere.
Of
but no,
course.
I'm going wherever the best basketball program at that want me. That's where I'm going at. Facts.
Okay. Now I'm going to open up some questions. I know we have some questions in the audience. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, please ask questions. Don't be lame.
I'm gonna come over to the basketball players. I know some of the girls here. Give me some questions. Playing on the next level. Anything you want to know? Okay, I'm walking around. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now, can you stand up and tell us your name, please?
My name is Riley Janae Cleveland. How do you keep up with your grades, but at the same time you have your basketball and music? How do you keep up with your school grades, but at the same time you have basketball and music?
Child, my goddad and my tutor. He really keep me on check. Oh God, just and I got this little thing in my phone to where I got my alarm set up. Just go to class, cause like online, like you asleep through a class or 2 or 3 or 4. But no, but like I really just gotta set my alarms for real. That's it.
Okay, so how does she keep up with grades? Yes.
My name is Shayla, and
Shayla.
when you became like big and famous and stuff, did that affect like your friendships and people that you hung around?
So let me tell you what my mama told me, and I didn't believe it. When you in high school or you leaving high school, when you leave high school, you only gonna have like 2 friends, 2 real friends. Everybody else, they just either gonna tell your business or they just gonna be fake or they gonna just be around you for something. You just gotta find the people that's gonna be with you through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Cause like everybody fake, like literally. So like I got a real tight relationship with my mom, and then I got a real tight relationship with my stepdad and my godparents. Like you don't really need no friends when you got like family you could talk to. You know what I'm saying? But don't have a lot of friends. I promise nothing good comes out of that. Facts.
Okay. Any more questions? Adults can ask questions too. Okay.
Oh yes.
Any questions from here before I come over here? Any questions for Flau'jae? Yes, ma'am.
Hi. We actually have been supporting Flau'jae
Absolutely.
for a number of years, seeing her grow,
Fact.
and we love all your photos.
Thank you.
But I want to ask you to speak a little bit about the platform that you're involved with for social justice purposes, because in this day and time, I think that's an important piece as well for people to know what you're involved with that. And could you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I try to play as much of a role I can in like the social justice and everything that's going on in the country, because it's like every day is something new with the police, with just us as black people, you feel me? So like I'm real big on togetherness. I'm real big on strength in numbers. You see what I'm saying? I'm not with the, divide and conquer. I feel like we all got to come together and we all have to make a change within ourselves and make a change outside. But it starts with us. You see what I'm saying? So I use my Instagram to always promote what's going on, stand in solidarity with everybody. I help when I can, but just I feel like we need everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't just be one group that's helping. It's got to be a collect with our people. We all got to come together. Bring the love back. You know the vibes.
Do we have any more questions? Yes, sir.
Outside of practice and training, what is your workout routine?
My workout routine? Okay, my workout routine in training, it done changed as I've progressed and got better. What I used to do first is I used to train with my left hand only. That's when I first started, and I did not have a left hand. I'm telling y'all, I was working off pure talent, and then I started getting clamped up, and everybody started stopping me because I didn't have no left hand. So first, I would do everything left hand, layups. And this was this summer. Well, not this summer. The last summer, I had just started training. I've never had a trainer before. So we did like all left hand for like a long time. And then as I got better, it becomes like focus on more on my shot. And as I got better, it becomes like more of a focus on other things that I'm not good at. So I'm just been working like on ball handling, shooting, staying low while I dribble, it's all the stuff like that. Learning how to take contact and stuff like that, and using my offhand. I'm probably going a little bit into depth, but like that's what I really work on.
Okay, we have another question.
Hello. Hi. My question is, have you ever been in a situation when it comes to your training basketball that it has been too much, when people push you too much, or your parents are doing things that you're like, I don't want to go to training, I don't want to do this, but what advice would you give a parent when you feel that maybe mommy or godparents have done too much and you just want to give up?
I could write a book on how godparents do the most. I just playing. But no, look, y'all, sometimes, I don't know if y'all basketball girls gonna agree with me, but I have to train. This is for the parents. I'm not on a trainer yet. I have to train with my mama nowhere near me. I can't train with none of my parents in the building because they do the most. But I know they do the most because they really want you to succeed real bad. But sometimes you just, ooh, child, you just need the parents out the gym. I promise you. Sometimes parents just sit in the car. Like, y'all don't even gotta come in the gym, I promise. But no, sometimes, like, people could push you too much, but they try to push you so they could bring the best out of you. I don't be seeing it like that sometimes, most of the time, all the time, but I know where it's coming from. You see what I'm saying? But, like, that really helped, like, with your mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be mentally strong enough to shut them folks up because there's going to be people in the game that going to talk, and you can't. You see what I'm saying? Mama, that's different. You're the loudest in the gym, like, but you gotta learn how to block it out. Like I said, I'm working on that too, cause you know my goddad is my trainer. Speaking of trainers, and he just tried to push me all the way to the max. But you know, I think he does that, cause you know I'm built for it, for real, no cap. But sometimes you just gotta be able to mentally just depart everything.
Okay, any more questions before we talk to Mom? Okay, Mom, I have a question for you. Can you tell us, like, when you knew your baby was a star?
Ooh, child.
Did you make the decision, like, I'm going to push her, I'm going to make this happen for her? I mean, tell me a little bit about that journey for you.
Part, basketball or rapping? Both. Okay, she was 2 years old. My other son they're 3.5 years apart, so he was about 5 or 6. And I bought him a basketball rack for Christmas, the one outside. He never touched the basketball rack or the ball. Flau'jae was 2. She was on the floor every day with the ball. Every day we go outside, she said, Mama, put me up so I can shoot. She was ecstatic. Like, she didn't want to go nowhere but shoot the ball. So I used to put up so she could shoot it. She turned about 4, and I put her in ballet, and she was, like, crying on the stage. Everybody beautiful. All the little girls, ballet and lipstick, that little ball on the head. I bought her roses. I did everything. She was the only one crying. She came off the stage, and I'm like, Flau'jae, why are you crying? I hate this. This is stupid. I don't want to be a ballerina. I said, well, Flau'jae, what do you want to do? I want to play basketball. So I said, Flau'jae, there are no 4-year-olds playing basketball. So then I met this coach. He had a 6 and under team, and he was like, just put on a team with the boys. None of them know what they're doing at this point. She just to be on the co-ed team. So I put on the team. She played with boys until she was about 10. And they started seeing that, oh, this girl is not bad to outdo me. And they was throwing all over the floor during the court. But that's when I knew she was a star, because she would not let up. Like, at no point. She always wanted to play basketball. As far as rap, we would get in the car, we put on little things, all us would rap. But she could really flow, like, and make it make sense. And I see this girl can really rap. So, her dad, he's deceased, but we used to do parties for him every holiday for his birthday. And she was like, Mom, I want to perform for my daddy party. And I'm like, girl, sit down. So my brother's like, let her do it at least once. We put it on YouTube, and people start calling, are you booking her for parties? And I'm like, oh yeah, she in private school, we booking. She can help pay for some of this. And then from there on, like, people started reaching out. The rap game started reaching out. We made our Instagram. it went crazy from there. So I knew she was a star when she was little. Yeah.
So what advice do you give parents who are kind of, like this one parent said, kind of afraid of pushing their child too much? What would you say to that?
What is too much? You know, at this point, everybody's talented in this world. And to make it, you got to do something, bigger than the next person. Like these jobs, and the pandemic has showed that all of us could stay home and have nothing. These rappers and people who are Instagram famous are making money and they sleep. So do you want your child to survive out here without you, or do you want them not to? So what is too young and what is too much? I want mine to survive. So whatever they can make now and do it while they love it, why not?
That's it. Wow. Great words. Thank you, Mom. So, Flau'jae, any last words for us? This was awesome.
This is
interview.
lit. No, thank y'all for coming out. I'm just thankful I get to share a little bit of my story, you see what I'm saying, on the basketball and the rap side. I don't ever really get to do that. It's either just like one or the other. So this was lit. Thank y'all for coming.
We love it. Thank you so much, Flau'jae. Riley.
This was lit.